What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Delp, and today we're going to be doing a little budget night vision review. This is the OneLeaf Commander NV100 night vision. It is an Amazon product, so it is made in China. It is on the cheaper end of things. I mean, you're looking $300 for night vision, where night vision can run well into the thousands. So it is a budget little build. I would like to say thank you to OneLeaf for sending it out. Believe me, that did not skew any of my decision on how I feel about this little night vision module. Very skeptical of Amazon reviews, very skeptical of Amazon products. I usually tend to not do them on my channel anymore, but I was really intrigued by this and really wanted to get it out, really wanted to test it just to see if it was worth it. For you guys, for myself, and just to see how it performed. Because you see stuff on Amazon all the time for like $100 bucks, $150. It's a little cheaper, whether or not it actually works as night vision. So let's talk a little bit about this module right here. This is, like I said, the Commander NV100 from OneLeaf. 300 bucks, digital night vision. So let's go over a little bit about the module itself. This module has an IR sensor or IR illuminator on the top. You have your battery. This is an 18650, I do believe, is the battery. It's a very standard battery. If you have any type of Predator light or anything, this is probably the battery that you have got with it. Then you have your lens down here on the bottom. If you kind of rotate it here on the side, you can see there is a focusing ring here on the bottom. This allows you to focus at a distance. If you flip your module over here on the top, you will notice you have all the different settings. You have your IR illuminator, you have your OK or camera, start video, whatever it may be. You have your menu, and then you have your zoom here at the bottom, and then you have your power switch. On the eyepiece, you have another focusing ring. This focuses the lens inside, or the screen inside of the module. Okay, so that's pretty much everything that is on this system. So like I mentioned, this is clip-on or mono, so you do get clip-ons for your different optics. I ran this one on a primary arms 1:6. Just clips, or the piece, the adapter screws right onto the end of the optic, and then all this does is clip on, you twist, and it attaches. Okay, so that is pretty much everything that's with this. What it comes with, you get an extra eyepiece, you get a cool little baggie. That's about it, and you get a charger. Did forget to mention that. That is, you do plug it directly in to the OneLeaf module, charges it directly, and you also get a little SD card. Comes with a 32 gigabyte SD card, so shout out to OneLeaf for that. It's pretty cool. If I do have to say so myself, not very often you get an SD card. So this does record in 1080 or 720. I got my little cheat sheet right here. It is 30 frames per second. Takes photos, and you do have a digital zoom function inside of this thing, so you can zoom 1, 2, or 3 power. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all the specs of this little module. Now, the reason you're here, how it performed. I will throw some videos up on screen of me and my buddies doing delinquent stuff with it, and also of me taking it to the range. I didn't get to take it to the range at night and mount it to this. Our range kind of frowns upon shooting it at night, so that didn't happen. But I did shoot during the day with it. Was able to connect on 200 yards steel, looking through it, with it attached to this optic. One thing I will note, that when you are running this pretty much needs to be on the 1 power. It doesn't have to be on the 1 power, but when you zoom in on this and then zoom in on your optic, it just doesn't work very well. It really does very well when it's just on the base power. And when you see me shooting in that footage, I am on the base power, completely zoomed into the 6 power on this optic. Alright, in terms of how it performs night vision wise, I was actually pretty impressed. I have an ATN, which is a if you're not familiar, it's not, I wouldn't say it's a high-end night vision digital, but it's on the upper end of digital night vision, and I wouldn't say they're too far off, believe it or not. When you see my friend running around in the field, he's probably a good 125 yards away. He's a pretty good distance away, and that's just with the base hour illuminator. It's cranked up to its max setting. I think there's 6 settings on the hour illuminator, and it really shines out there. It does a really good job for the little thing. So that's a nice little feature. It's convenient, and it does a very, very good job. And when I was running that, I was running it just like this. I wasn't running it on the firearm. I was just running it like a binocular. So if you want to pick up something that's pretty inexpensive for like maybe hog hunting or coyote hunting, and you're not looking for a ton of range, and you're not looking to spend $1,000, this might be a half decent little option. I was honestly very surprised by it. I kind of got it, and I thought it was just going to be complete junk, but it surprised me, and it did pretty good. I was really impressed by it. I thought it performed very well. It really shined out there. It picked up a lot. Is it the most clearest footage in the whole entire world? No. When you zoom in on it at night, it definitely does. You can tell it's digital. I mean, you're really zooming in on the image. It's not like a clear zoom. So I like running it on the 1 power. The 1 power works great.